Hello everyone, it's Magdalena. I'm at my parents' place right now. I have just moved back to Poland, but our new place is still being renovated. So I'm in this pretty garden here, and I will be doing an unboxing of a really cool deck. So I'm here at the garden table. I put something to protect the deck. And let's see. Whoa. So I do own a Dodali deck by Flornois. It's also a restoration, but it's a bit different color-wise for sure. Maybe one day I'll do like a comparison once I find all my decks in the packages after the move. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so you know what? When I was ordering the deck, I chatted a bit with Sullivan, who is the person behind Tarot Sheet Revival, and he said that he will send me a special present together with my order. And this looks like a lot. I thought like maybe a card, but this looks serious. So this is additional. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Is this what I think it is? Look at that. So these are the major arcana. Are they hand painted? It looks like it, you guys. Oh gosh. Sullivan, this is seriously crazy on your part. I will cherish this deck. Ah! Wow, this is amazing. Oh my gosh, yeah, you can see the paint here. Wow, this is so much work you put into this. Oh my goodness. And this pink Cupid here with the pink tushy. Wow, this is so amazing. So by the way, I'm still waiting for my husband is still in Switzerland, and they are with the moving company. They are preparing everything to be moved, and all the stuff will probably arrive tomorrow. So, most of my decks will arrive then. I'm deckless right now, but I have this and this to play with. So yeah, this is a special feature here because I talked about this with Sullivan. He also writes about it on his homepage, which I will link. But yeah, you can see it here also, tarotsheetrevival.com, that he believes that the original Jean Dodali deck had hangman painted like this, not like this, and that there was a mistake in the title being upside down and the number being right. Because if you look at other Jean Dodali versions, you will see that it basically looks like this. So there are IIX, not XII. But yeah, I highly recommend you read about it on his page because it's interesting. How I love Jean Dodali deck. It's so amazingly Picasso style. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the star. She's pure madness. Oh, wow. Wow, I have a whole Major Arcana deck, like additional to my order. Ah, I'm so happy. Oh my goodness. Sullivan, you're insane. And insanely talented. Look at this. Oh. So I love the paper. All his decks are wrapped in those like traditional style papers. And here comes my favorite part of his edition. There's the unicorn. It's just gorgeous. The unicorn and the lion, and there's the crest. Tarot sheet revival. Ah, amazing. And those like sparks that come from, for example, on the Ace of Batons. The sun. Oh, it's also, it feels like it's hand painted, but yeah, not sure, but it does feel like that. So actually there were some items I sent with my husband because he will be driving from Switzerland to here, because we need to take our car as well, and I gave him some of my like the most precious decks. So I also gave him the Rosenwald Tarot and the Budapest Tarot, both by Tarot Sheet Revival, because I thought I don't want this to get lost in in the moving process. So he will be bringing them by car. 25. Woo. So there's again label here, and yeah, this is our typical Jean Dodali backing. Oh yeah, also he says about the hangman that the pattern on the backs implies that in fact this card should look like this. It's just a mistake with the title. Okay. So should be like this. Yeah, maybe like this. Okay, so there's the title card and it's signed. I hope you don't mind those bottles here. I'm just sitting in the garden, and even if you clean the table, it's never exactly clean, so I wanted something to protect the cards. Okay, so this is the world. So I have just showed you the majors from this deck, but still, I will be admiring them slowly. I love this mole on her cheek in the Jean Dodali deck. It's so charming. I don't know, it's possible it's like a mistake, I don't know. You might imagine it is, but it looks like it's on there on purpose. Maybe it is. And it's so charming. And the bored Empress and the crazy eagle of the Emperor. So the paper is very nice. It's a rather thick cardstock. Of course, the corners are pointy, like in the original decks. And yeah, this deck is so, like Jean Dodali deck is so expressive. Those faces are really, yeah, telling stories. Also, like the faces of the horses or other animals. So gorgeous. Oh, force. And again, the hangman looks like this. So this deck is one that I use, for example, for shadow working, because it tells you how it is. At least for me, it's very straightforward. And also I've used it for many important readings, and I just love it. So I have the feeling, I'm not sure, but I think it's slightly smaller than the Fleur Noire. So sadly, this is take 2 from this part on because I had to stop recording, and then I don't know what happened, but I lost the second part of the video. So after I shuffled the whole deck, I had to rearrange it back. So yeah, here we go. So now to the minors. We start with deniers, so coins. This is the ace. This is where this edition by Sullivan Hismans takes its name. It's the Dodali, because this is how Latin declension goes. So this is Jean Dodal's name here in the proper case. And yeah, and the original was made in Lyon. And let's go, yeah. There's 3 of coins. And I don't know if I talked about this already. Yeah, if I repeat myself, I'm sorry, because I don't know what I talked about in the video that I lost and wherever. But yeah, these are the coins. They don't have any numerals here, which is traditional as far as I know. I suppose it's pretty easy to count the coins. So this is the 7, 8, the 9, and 10. And now we go to the quartz. So the page, the knight, the queen. Yeah, it will be very interesting for me to compare the images with the other version that I have by Fleur Noir. Because I remember, I think it's this headdress looks a little bit different in that version. But yeah, I love this color palette. It's much more muted, especially those like grayish purplish blues. And here we get to cards we can pick from. I read about it on Sullivan's page, which is tarotsheetrevival.com. And by the way, look, there's the sun and the moon on like opposite sides. How cool is that? So there are minor differences. Like here you have this line, here you haven't. I think Sullivan used various copies available in museums, and there are differences there. So yeah. So you can pick if you like this or this one, and this card looks like it has like more paint put on it, and here is like more smooth. So whatever you prefer. Then there's the 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we have the numerals. 7, 8, 9, 10. And the quartz. And again we have a choice. And first difference I spotted was the face. Face is very different like hand made it, you can tell, and her style too. This looks like laurel leaves. This is like stripy and more like curls, and also this hand. So in the version that I already owned, it looks more or less like this. It doesn't look like a hand. It's something very weird, like it's an eye in here or something. And this one looks like he is actually grabbing the stick, the baton, with a hand, a human hand. So yeah, again, you can pick a gorgeous knight of batons. And my favorite ever, pissed off and bored, queen of batons. Yeah, don't mess with me. I'll hit you with my stick. And look, like her hair is so disheveled. She had a rough night, I think. And then the king. And we go to the ace. And this is a detail that I love, and also Pablo Robledo used this element in his Tarot de Marseille. He really liked this birdie from Jean Dodali deck, so he used it in his own. And yeah, I love aces of cups in all Marseille decks, and most others too. So yeah, 2 of cups, 3 of cups. And I see there are like a lot of dots here and there. I don't know. I cannot check now because my other Jean Dodali is packed and it's will be traveling tonight from Switzerland to Poland. But I don't remember if there were those dots there. Anyway, 3, 4 without a numeral. 5 with a numeral. 6. I love how it's, it's not perfect. It's probably how it was in the original. Like here the line is like it's following through the whole length, and here it breaks, like the stencil could have been broken. And this is this little detail also that, yeah, the handle is not colored in the original as well, as far as I remember. I love these colors, how they play together, like this, especially. Yeah, I'm all over this blue shade, but it's so, I don't know, so subtle. I love it. The 9 and the gorgeous 10 again with this blue here. How amazing. And the cute Page of Cups. And the Knight of Cups. The Queen. This is pretty cool, like I've already said it, but like Picasso style, a very geometric, and it's not easy to understand how it happened. I love it. And the King. Then again we have 2 aces of swords, and there are like little differences you can spot. You can play and spot like some minor differences in coloring and markings here also, and here. Then there's the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with the hairy tip that I love, and 10 of swords. And there's the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. So yeah, this is this gorgeous, gorgeous deck. I will shuffle it again for your benefit. I already know it shuffles well. But yeah, the size will be friendly for my hands. It's not too small, it's not too big. So yeah, this is the Jean Dodali Tarot by Tarot Sheet Revival. Sullivan, thank you so much again for your generosity. This was such an amazing surprise on your part, and yeah, I hope you will continue making such beautiful gems, restored tarots. Yeah, thank you. You're awesome. Please continue. And thank you all, dear viewers, for watching, and have a lovely day. Bye. Oh, and lastly, this is not strictly only this Tarot de Marseille deck, but all Tarot de Marseille Type 1 decks, about which I talk, like the differences between Type 1 and 2 in a separate video on my Tarot de Marseille playlist if you're curious. But anyway, the face on the belly, I'm reading this really awesome book. These are like it's a collection of lectures by Joseph Campbell about goddesses. And yeah, and I just looked at, there is Baubo, whom we know from Greek mythology, and she's represented as a belly with a face plus legs. And then this like hairstyle here, doesn't it remind you this? Look, isn't it similar? It's cool. So I thought I would share it. So yeah, thanks again for watching.